Hello, everybody. Welcome to Miss Valley Entertainment News, and welcome to a little segment. Is this becoming a regular segment? I don't know. It's pretty early in my channel to say it's regular, but I do want to say reacting to something that Asmongold puts out is hella fun. Now, I'm not doing this to get Asmongold's attention because I got 3 subscribers right now. I'm not getting Asmongold's attention. But I want to say this in all honesty. I think Asmongold is a genius. Not only do I literally think he is a marketing genius, but his understanding of the gaming industry is genius level. He gets things, and he also understands, like I say, he understands marketing. He understands how to get points across. He understands how to make it interesting. He understands how to keep himself relevant and interesting. And I just love watching his stuff. I don't react to everything because I couldn't possibly. He puts out a lot of stuff. But I want to take a look at this. So this is going to be me reacting to Asmongold, the real problem with Starfield. This is a 3-minute and 24-second, 3 minutes and 24-second clip of his. I'm sure it's a clip from his live streams or his Twitch or whatever it may be here on YouTube. But we're going to take a look at this and react as we go. So here we go. Join me.
Game reviewer says playing Starfield is like being stuck in a fishbowl. Okay.
For everyone that thought that Todd's promise of 1,000 planets to freely explore sounded too good to be true,
Sounded too good to be true. I'm gonna go with it. It was too good to be true. And as you can see, I've already watched part of this video. I know. I've already watched part of it. Yeah, Todd. Let me just say this about Starfield, and then we'll get back to what Asmongold has to say. Okay. Starfield is really very divisive, and I mean that because some people will gladly point out the faults with the game and say, should this game have these faults? And then there's the other 98% of people who freak out that somebody said something bad about this game and just will die for any chance to defend this game and this company. Yeah, that's there's that. I don't know how to deal with people who have that sort of reaction. It's like a fanaticism that's like some kind of like weird religion that's got hold of them, where they will like bow down and worship Bethesda. I like a lot of what Bethesda does. Like I say, I'm a huge Skyrim fan, but I understand the immense faults with that game and the immense faults with the company, despite the great games they put out. Let's get back to Asmongold anyways.
you were painfully right to be skeptical. When you land on a planet, you don't actually get to explore it freely. A few points of interest are put on the map, but if you run too far off course, sometimes only a kilometer away from a point of interest, you'll be treated to an invisible wall telling you to return to your ship. The game doesn't actually give you planets to explore, as was promised by Todd Howard.
Should be obvious, right? They weren't going to give you full planets to explore. Hundreds of full planets to explore anywhere. Yeah, that's not going to happen, people. It's not. If you believe that, you are very gullible, or you are totally misunderstanding what's even possible. That's not happening.
And Pete Hines in the lead up to the game's launch. It generates a small map each time you land that's built off of a seed from the given planet that you're landing on and where on that planet you've selected to land, whether it's a pre-assigned landing location with a point of interest on it or a random location that you choose. Simply put, it's an illusion of scale and freedom. Though to be fair, some people won't consider this a big deal, but
now, so what they're basically saying is there's a couple of points of interest on each planet. You're landing on your planet, and it's giving you a, I don't know, like a 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer square type deal of section of planet that you can explore based on where you land. Boom. But it's putting those points of interest for the entire planet, there's only a couple of them, into your map. The rest of the planet is garbage. Back this up a little bit.
or a random location that you choose. Simply put, it's an illusion of scale and freedom. Though to be fair, some people won't consider this a big deal, but like I said, it grows all the more frustrating when you go out into the great unknown trying
Okay, so he doesn't think it's a big deal.
Simply put, it's an illusion of scale and freedom. Though, to be fair, some people won't consider this a big deal. But like I said,
I'm
it
one of
grows
those
all the more
people.
frustrating when you go out into the great unknown, trying to explore like previous Bethesda games, only to be greeted with invisible walls reminding you that you're in a glorified fishbowl and not actually exploring a planet.
Isn't there?
And I think that's worse in a game. To me, again, I have not played Starfield. I don't want to play Starfield. Uh, I think it's worse in a game like Starfield because you're in space. You think, look at all the freedom I have. Look at all the room I've got. Okay, when you're in a game like Skyrim, you have a map and you're like, this is Skyrim. I'm pretty sure looking at the map of Skyrim, I'm not going to be able to go outside of this. And it's a small piece of a larger continent on a big planet, right? And you've only got you've only got this part. When you're set in space in a spaceship, you're looking around and you're like star maps and galaxies and constellations. You realize everywhere you go has invisible walls it's off-putting, I would say. Okay. Again, I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. Hear what he's got to say.
Unknown, trying to explore like previous Bethesda games, only to be greeted with invisible walls reminding you that you're in a glorified fishbowl and not actually exploring a planet.
Isn't there probably? There's got to be a wall somewhere in Skyrim, right? I don't know. I don't think that. Like, I don't think that's a big deal. I'm not like. Why the fuck? Like, look at what he's doing. Where are you going?
But if you run
Scale
too
is
far
Like,
off,
there's nothing here anywhere. I don't think the problem is that people should think it's a big deal because the world should be more meaningful, that you should want to explore the entire planet. But the problem is that the world that you zone into
is garbage. It's all AI generated nothingness. There's no reason to go and explore anything because it all looks like what you're seeing on the screen right now. Rocks and dirt. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Yeah. This is why I don't want to play the game. I don't care about this shit. I mean, in Skyrim, again, I'm comparing it to Skyrim. I know Skyrim. I can walk around everywhere and see beautiful scenery. Now, mind you, most of that because it's modded. Even in vanilla Skyrim, for 2011, you could see beautiful scenery. It's terrible, terrible textures and graphics, but anyways. But here, you're walking around, it's cold, it's space, it's just dirt and rocks. You have to go to a town or onto a spaceship to see anything really differently. That's why space games don't appeal to me.
deal because the world should be more meaningful, that you should want to explore the entire planet.
Yes.
But the problem is that the world that you zone into has like 5 points of interest, and that's it. You go into cave number 12, and there's 3 things of iron, 1 uranium, and then, thank God, and then you go to another fucking point of interest. It's another laboratory with a deep cave. Wait, this is the same cave layout as before. There's
all the same assets
open
reused
area,
over and over, the same little mini maps.
It's the exact fucking thing. I went through that cave 3 goddamn times. It's like I felt like I was playing classic WoW again.
There's nothing
what
to
the
see
fuck
here.
is this? So the
burger.
problem really is not that you can't explore the entire planet. The problem is that you're a fucking idiot if you want to. That's the problem. Is because there's
Did you get that? Did you hear what I said? The whole thing, the planets are in nothing burger. You're just going there to extract your ore, kill a couple of people, leave, really. Or do whatever your mission tells you to do there. That's it. You're not exploring at all. This is actually literally not an exploration game. There is nothing to see here. It's all a nothing burger. And even when you land on a planet and you get to go into a cave system or a laboratory, it's the same reused assets. And people are going to freak out when they hear me say that. They're going to give me death threats because Bethesda's awesome. Well, Bethesda is kind of awesome, but they're also shitty.
classic WoW again. What the fuck is this? So the problem really is not that you can't explore the entire planet. The problem is that you're a fucking idiot if you want to. That's the problem, is because there's no reason to go around and explore in Starfield. It's all the same shit. Like, I don't know. Oh, no, it gets better. There's some, no, there was some planets that was good.
Says the Bethesda brats. Says those who worship at the altar of Bethesda. You can't deal with radicals. You can't deal with those who've been brainwashed, who brainwashed themselves. You can't deal with them because you can't reason with them. You can't rationalize with them. You can't show them facts. Because they're offended by all that, because what they think has to be right. Right?
Like, I don't know. Oh, no, it gets better. There's some, no, there was some planets that was good. Oh, yeah, I went to like 15, 20 planets, and every single one was the exact fucking same. It had the same monsters. It had the same fucking areas. It had the same loot. It had the same combat. It had the same gameplay.
How are there the same monsters on every planet? Did somebody, like, drop off babies of certain monsters on every planet? What is that?
And it was fucking boring. It was.
Bing, bing. It looks like a boring game to me, and it looks like a buggy game, which is a Bethesda specialty. Now, people are going to say, no, it's great, and I love it. You're allowed to enjoy the game. Go ahead and fucking enjoy the game. I don't care if you enjoy it. Go ahead. It doesn't bother me if you do. What bothers me is I see a bunch of bugs on release, and I see a company who doesn't fix bugs. They don't fix bugs. They don't fix them. They want the modders to do it. And I see a company that's taking advantage of you and is way better at marketing than they are at gaming anymore. They've got too big.
Oh, the map in Starfield. I'm pretty sure what happened with the map is that they actually had the AI for the different soldiers and pirates in the game design the map. Because that's the only way it makes sense to me that it could be that fucking stupid. I can't.
So the in-game AI, that's nice. Because he's already showed how bad the in-game AI is. And again, people are going to argue with me about that. You're just speaking words, and it's Greek to me. No offense to the Greek people, I don't understand Greek. Your arguments fall on deaf ears because I've seen the proof anyways. So no. So the AI, the terrible AI game, designed the planets
for the different soldiers and pirates in the game design the map. Because that's the only way it makes sense to me that it could be that fucking stupid. I can't even believe it. It's just bland. It's just bland. I don't know. I just think it sucks. I'm going to try and play this game off stream. And I'm going to see if maybe I can get more immersed and more invested whenever I play it off stream and I have a different experience. Because I want to like the game. I really do. I really want to like the game.
That's nice. I want to like it. I'll play it off stream where I can see if I could just get into the game and just concentrate on it. Maybe it'll be a different experience, because right now it sucks, is what he says. Look, that is entirely Asmongold's opinion. Yeah, I get it. You're listening to my opinion about Asmongold's opinion and my opinion about Starfield. You don't have to share it. You don't have to agree with it. You could have a completely 100% opposite. That's fine. I don't have a problem with you if you do. But at least be able to admit the game has bugs, the game has issues, and the company is notorious for not fixing them. And the hype of the game, some of the hype of the game, does it match what happened at launch? Does it jive up? Some people obviously thought it was really open world or open universe, and it's really not. So there's that. And the AI is terrible. The AI is terrible. Have you seen the clip where Asmongold is stuck on his own ship and he can't get by the AI? That's classic fucking Skyrim from 12 years ago. They have not learned how to fix their AI problems, the same ones they've had going on 12 years or better. Bethesda still can't or doesn't care to fix it. Let me tell you, Creation Engine 2. It is Creation Engine that designed a Skyrim. Creation Engine 2 is just a slight update on that. It's the same bugs. It's the same bugs from the same company. And I'm just saying, you're welcome to enjoy it. You're welcome to enjoy Starfield, and I know a lot of people do. But just be aware, same bugs, same company. You may want to think about the fact that you've been taken advantage of. And if you feel like your enjoyment of the game evens that out, cool. Then it does. For some people, it won't. But and for some people, we look at the game, we're like, I ain't touching that. Considered it till I watched it after. And then it was before that once it came out in early access, I got to start watching some of it. Like, nope, no. I don't want to wait 4 to 5 years for all the great mods to come out for it so the game becomes playable. Or maybe I do want to wait for that, but right now I'm not touching it because without modders, Bethesda products are shit. This is Dread. Here is Miss Valley Entertainment News. I hope you found this entertaining as I react to Asmongold, the real problem with Starfield. Ta-ta.